Hi, I'm JJ.
I'm Henry.
Henry's very nervous.
I am so nervous right now.
Here's the thing. We have written a Spider-Man comic book.
It's coming out in September. It's a limited series. Sarah Pichelli, the wonderful artist, is working on this with us.
She's a genius.
It's incredible.
And we're really excited. There's a crazy new villain named Cadaverous that we can't wait for you to meet. But in September, Marvel, been talking to them for a long time about this, so very excited to be doing it, and especially to be doing it with this gentleman.
It's just so exciting. I can't believe it's happening. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know why I thanked them.
Well, because they're great.
They're great. You're great.
See you soon.
Bye.
And here we go. It's the comic book bullies.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
It's the comic book bullies.
You will bow down before me!
It's the comic book bullies.
Now I am the master.
It's the comic book bullies. It's the comic book bullies. Welcome back to the Comic Book Bullies with Nerd is the New Bully. I'm your host Leroy with my co-host.
This is Eli.
Yep. Oh wait, we're not doing nicknames anymore?
Eli.
I'm Leroy Mephisto's son-in-law.
I'm Eli, the teenage witch, I guess.
I guess most people get that Petey Wheatstraw reference. But yeah, we are back with another episode. We missed last week. We had some stuff going on. Well, I had some stuff going on. Can I talk about the stuff I had going on? Am I allowed to?
Talk about the stuff you had going on, man.
Fuck it. I mean, I guess I can talk about the stuff I had going on, I guess.
You went on vacation?
I went on vacation. I finally had a vacation. I never take vacation, but decided to take one. I'll even tell you where I went. I went to Charlotte, North Carolina. Did 3 things this weekend I never done before. And I can talk about them. It's cool. Nothing that's going to incriminate me or anything like that. I, took an Uber.
Oh, really? You never took an Uber?
Never took an Uber before. I never had to have a car. But I had to take an Uber to the airport. Yeah, you got to take an Uber to the airport because if I didn't, if I stayed the whole time, then I collect all these fees and stuff like that. You know, just leaving in a parking spot. So if you take an Uber back and forth, you're okay.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
A tip for you travelers, we give you all kind of information on comic book bullies. That's nothing to do with comic books. 2, I went to an escape room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Most people don't know what an escape room is. An escape room, you and a bunch of people go into a room. They lock the door behind you, and you have to find clues in order to get your way out of it. Pretty fun. Kind of reminded me of Resident Evil without the zombies and stuff, but, you know, pretty cool for something.
How long did it take you?
Oh, well, we didn't make it. They gave us an hour. We didn't make it within an hour. It was like 2 more clues left. We missed them.
Oh.
So, pretty cool thing. The guy they had hosting it, I promise you, I think he really has bodies buried in the basement. That guy was too good at his job. And the third thing, I had falafel. So,
falafel? Yeah. You never had a falafel?
Yeah, I'm in Mississippi. We don't have a falafel place here.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I feel bad for you. No Dino's Zeros over there? No.
I don't even know. A Gyro, Gyro, Hero, whatever that was, I had that too.
Gyro, yeah.
Gyro, had that. So whatever that was, I ate that. So that was pretty cool.
They serve those shits at Arby's, man.
Who eats at Arby's?
Hey, I got one right across the street from me. I just had some today.
Like, unless somebody forced you to go to Arby's, that's it. We will not be endorsed by Arby's.
Don't fuck with them apple turnovers, man.
Okay, and the shake. Well, no, the shakes kind of suck there. But there's a good place, I think, down the street to have shakes. Oh, and the fourth thing I did, not the first thing I did, but the fourth thing I did, they went to the Comic-Con that was there.
Oh, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so they had a pretty big, nice Comic-Con in Charlotte. I went there. I think it was called HeroCon, something like that. You know, had some people there, like the creative Static Shock was there, stuff like that. Oh, guess who was the big headliner that was there?
Who's that?
The big headliner there had a booth all to himself, and a place all to himself was Neil Adams.
Oh, no shit. Yeah. He gets around. He's been up here a few times.
Has he? Yeah. Have you ever met him?
Yeah. I've not personally. I mean, I've stalked him and took pictures of him without him knowing and shit.
Okay, cool. I have to say something about Neil Adams. I don't know. He's kind of an asshole. Can I say that?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I probably shouldn't say that. Probably say because, like I said, he's a legend. We know everything that Neil Adams has done. Neil Adams has done all kind of things, created all kind of people, done all kind of things in the industry. But when I got there, you know, everybody else was like real personable. You know, Like, the guy that makes the Trio League stuff on Facebook, that guy, he was there.
Okay.
Real personable. Hey, checking my artwork like that, shaking hands with everybody, being real polite. Neil Adams wouldn't talk to anybody. Arms folded, leaned down in his chair.
Arms folding. Yes,
Arms
I
folded.
remember him holding.
Oh, you saw the same thing. Okay, you saw the same thing I saw. Wouldn't talk to anybody. Wouldn't give you eye contact, wouldn't acknowledge you or anything. And if you weren't getting anything paid for, getting anything signed, or getting anything bought from him, you were not going to approach him. He had handlers that would do all the selling for him. People that were there for him. They would walk around there. Oh, he made Ra's al Ghul. Oh, he turned Green Arrow sidekick into a heroin addict. All this stuff like that. And I'm like, that's cool, but can he tell me this stuff? He wants me to buy his stuff. That's it. So he has arm for the whole time. I think somebody did come over and finally get something to sign. When I looked at it, he just went like, sign it. Get the fuck out of here. That's it. I'm like, I guess you can't meet your heroes. And it's funny because I had other people with me that aren't really as deep into the comic stuff as I am. So they have no clue who the fuck Neil Adams is. So they just see this old asshole. And I keep telling them, well, he can afford to do that because he's Neil Adams. Like, so? He's Neil Adams. And then they kept saying,
Who the fuck is Neil Adams?
Right. He's like, they don't give a fuck who Neil Adams is. I'm just throwing just random words at them. But at the same time, well, if Stan Lee was here, he wouldn't do that. I'm like, kind of got a point. I mean, Stan Lee, Neil Adams, too. Like, Stan Lee was a salesman. That was his thing. Neil Adams really isn't a salesman. He's not going to sell you on his personality. He's not that kind of guy.
Doesn't he believe like the Earth is hollow or some weird
don't tell me
shit?
he's one of the guy. You're making it worse, Eli. You're making it worse.
I think he's one of not a flat earther. He's not that bad. He thinks like the Earth is like a hollow expand. It's like expanding like a balloon or some shit. I don't know. He's on
It's
some
even
weird.
worse than a flat earther. Like, what the hell, man? So here's my story of Neil
shit.
Adams. I mean, like I said, I love Neil Adams, everything he's done, but I regret meeting him. That's the thing.
Oh, so you met him?
I met him, yeah. I mean, I didn't get anywhere close to him because I wasn't allowed to get to him because I wasn't spending any money. You
didn't say You didn't say nothing to him.
I couldn't say anything in earshot. He didn't give me any eye contact.
Oh, so you didn't really meet him. You did that. Then that's like saying I met him. I didn't say. I just saw him.
Yeah, I didn't met him. Yeah, I saw him, but I was like, close to him, like at least 5 feet away from him, like right there with him.
Yeah,
but I couldn't get close to him.
He charges mad. He's mad expensive too. For
Yeah,
his
he's
shit.
mad. So I mean, but like I said, all the stuff he's done, man. I mean, you look at anybody who don't know who Neil Adams is, Google Neil Adams, or maybe we'll one day do a Neil Adams show. I don't know. He's done a lot of stuff for comic books in general. Batman probably wouldn't even be around if it wasn't for him.
Yeah,
Like,
and he got Schuster and Siegel's credit for Superman and shit.
Exactly. He tried to work on Bill Finger, but I think they didn't come like the long way after. But yeah, he's the one that helped creators get their rights, and that led to all kind of stuff later on. So, like I said, you can't take away the stuff Neil Adams has done to it. I'm just saying, as a person, he can be a little bit more, I don't know, personable.
Well, if you're at a con, I mean, yeah. If you're at a con,
I mean, because you have to sell yourself also. You
Yeah.
just can't sell the book.
like I walked by Christopher Priest and he just, hey man, like he called me. And I'm like,
Right.
oh shit, Christopher, oh shit, hey, Christopher Priest is here.
Right. He didn't have like bodyguards and shit like, yeah, I made Black Panther sign this shit. He wasn't like that,
Yeah, he chopped it up with me and everything. It was like a few of us that said he's just talking and shit.
Yeah, so that's my own thing. So yeah, still I had fun. I had a fun weekend, but it was so busy that I didn't have a chance to record a podcast. So we completely missed our first episode since we started. So even think the last one, whatever. But hey, we're back now. We're gonna shake the rust off. We're gonna get into the podcast. We got a lot of bullshit to talk about, even though the good shit that we missed on was last week. Oh, and before we get to it, next week, everybody look out for us because we're also going to be guesting on Comic Cast. Knock on wood. Because they're doing their 150th episode.
If I ain't working, yeah. I'll
If I ain't working,
yeah.
we already committed to like, yeah, we'll show up there. Neither one of us show up. So just tune in.
Or else I could drive around on my phone.
Right. So whatever I want everybody to do to listen to Comic Cast next week, and we may or may not show up. Because like I said, it's a live episode, so you never know what might happen. And so
Yeah, they'll end up just saying we got scared because aren't we supposed to like wrestle them or some shit.
Oh yeah. Like one of us has to be kicked off the internet or something like that if we lose. So
Some
we got to start the
cage match and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just want to do old classic tables, ladders, and chairs match. You know, the old TLC kind. That's my thing. You know, they want to do an
Yeah.
Alabama street brawl or whatever. I don't know. So
yeah, we'll be like the Dudley Boys and shit. Bebop, get the tables.
exactly, like old school ECW. You know. So yeah, Eli, how'd your week go last week?
I was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I was ready to do it, and then because there was a bunch of good books last week, so I
A
was
bunch of good
like,
books. I looked at all the books. I was like, oh damn, I want to talk about this. Want to talk about that. Like, nope, that was last week. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, and then we didn't end up doing it, so I don't remember what I actually did. Did I play? Was it last week? Did I have a show? Or was it the week before? I don't know. But yeah, I had a fine week and shit.
I'm just running off at the mouth. Like, what? Enough about me. How about you?
I'm watching a bunch of I started watching Cobra Kai on YouTube, and I went and marathoned all 3 Karate Kid movies and shit.
It was 4 of them. Was it 4 of them?
I never saw the 4th one with Hilary Swank. I never saw that one.
Okay, I think that was pretty good.
But I watched. I never saw it, but I watched all the first 3 movies because this Cobra Kai show references all the movies, like gets really deep into that
lore. Okay.
Yeah, the whole mythology of the Karate Kid and shit. You know. But I noticed something watching the Karate Kid movies this time around. He's like a pussy in every movie.
He
like
was always
he
a
does
pussy
awesome
in every
shit.
movie. I noticed that shit then.
Yeah, he does awesome shit at the end, but then in the next movie he's a bitch again. Like he's the karate champion and shit.
Right.
Part 2, he a scared bitch again. And then part 3, he ends up fighting to the death in Okinawa and shit.
Right.
You know? And then part 3 comes along, he's a whiny bitch again. Like, dude, what the fuck?
Like, you don't take any of this
Against
shit
some
with
jock.
you know?
Yeah, he fought to the death against the guy was training the military in Okinawa. He fought to the death with this guy. And then in the 3rd movie, he's scared of this jock douchebag. Like,
I mean, but that was kind of the thing.
come on, Daniel-san.
Right, but that was the kind of thing in the 80s and the 90s also, where when they make a sequel, they just kind of just retell the same story over and over again, just with, better special effects and stuff like that. And honestly, Karate Kid really isn't even watching the first one. That's me personally, because I didn't make any sense why he was going to Japan and doing all this bullshit.
Yeah, watching the second, like I remember I liked the second one as a kid, but this go around, holy shit, it's boring.
Yeah, it's just
part
like,
2.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing else to tell with him. It's like his story is complete.
It's really slow. Nothing happens forever. The fight scenes suck. That I almost fell asleep watching Karate Kid.
Now the Saturday morning cartoon was pretty awesome.
I don't think I watched it.
Mr.
I remember
Miyagi,
the toys.
Yeah, because it was like magic and shit going on there. They like hop from different countries looking for this magic orb or some shit. Mr. Miyagi was always doing kung fu on people and shit. And I was like, I think he threw a fireball like Ken Ryu on there one time. I can't remember. The show was awesome. Well, I might be confused with Jackie Chan. I don't know. One of those. Anyway.
Jackie Chan had a
cartoon also.
So did Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris cartoon was fucking awesome.
Chuck Norris Karate Commandos.
The Karate Commandos, and they had all those strikes. The toys were awesome too.
Yeah, Super Ninja.
Yeah, 'cause they had like guns and shit. It was just a G.I. Joe ripoff. I mean, we know what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, anyway, we rambled on long enough. Can we get to the podcast?
Do it.
Okay, we've shaken the rust off long enough. We can jump into this bad boy now. Okay, so like I said, for those listening now, this is the part where we actually talk about the box office numbers. And the number 1 box office of the week is Eli. Give it to me.
You know what? I have no idea.
Honestly, I had no idea until I looked it up. So it's up in the air now.
I didn't see it.
It's up in the air. I'll give it to you. Okay, so this was like a runaway. Like it did 100 million first weekend. Toy Story 4.
Oh, okay. That's out now. I thought it was out last week, but okay.
Maybe. Damn, did it do another 100 million? I don't know.
Maybe.
This thing is just running. It's Toy Story. It's gonna make money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing. Let's see what else we have. Number 2, we have Child's Play. Eli, I know you saw that.
I didn't see it yet, man. I got my it's just me and my kid. I need a sitter, man.
You disappointed.
It's just me and my kid here.
Okay,
I know, man. I wanted to see it.
let me ask you this. Like I said, you're my horror guy. You are my go-to guy. On
Yeah.
this. So I know you've seen the first Chucky and the first Child Play and all the stuff like that. And I was a little bit too young to remember it. But let me ask you this: was the Chucky movies supposed to be scary, or were they funny, or a parody, or tongue-in-cheek, or what were they supposed to be?
I had a blast, especially the first one. I saw the first one when I was like 14 or something,
Yeah.
and I had a blast with that first one. Even the first two were the first one's awesome. Second one was third one was shitty.
Okay.
And by the time they got to like Bride to Chucky, and then they were just stupid.
Yeah, then they just turned into like parodies, and then I realized, cause I was just wondering, like, it's a doll. Like I thought the movies were supposed to be scary until I was watching with my aunt. You know, when the first time we watched Chucky, and then she just yelled at the screen, "Just kick the damn doll!" You know, and I was like, why don't they kick the damn doll? I'm like, I can't take Chucky serious. He's just slashing at your ankles and knees and shit like that. You're like, somebody just throw him away. So I could never take the movie seriously, even though they tried to come off as serious. But like the Bride of Chucky and the Seed of Chucky and the Dog of Chucky and all stuff like that, they were funnier. So like, okay, I could watch this shit, you know. But even they went completely downhill after a while. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I was all in the horror. So nothing really scared me, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't scared of that shit. I mean, only fucked up shit scares me. Crazy people, like insane people, scare me. I don't get scared of like monsters or ghosts and shit.
This is not real. You gotta have that relatability, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Movies yeah.
Because now they rebooted Chucky, and now he's like Ultron or some shit, or like an evil Alexa or something. You know, just you know.
That's what I heard. I heard, yeah, he's like got some. Yeah, he's part of the cloud. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Which could
He's
sound
like
kinda
Skynet or
scary.
whatever.
I could see that working, but I don't know. We'll see. Number 3, we have Aladdin, still hanging in there. Number 4,
Oh, yeah.
Men in Black International. Eli, it's
damn.
not, yeah,
That's
it's not
not
gonna
good.
make. I don't think it made it number week last week either. That's what happened when Will Smith dropped out of these movies. I'm saying it's
Yeah, and I have no, and he's not even in it. I'm still ain't gonna see it.
right. I mean, if he was in it, I might have seen it. You know, it's like Independence Day all over again. They dropped them off. The next movie sucked. So I don't know. Maybe Thor just didn't have it outside the Marvel movies. What else we have? Number 5, The Secret Life of Pets 2. Number 6, Rocket Man. Number 7, we have John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. The hell is a Parabellum? I'll Google it later on. Okay. Number
Yeah,
8.
I did know it.
It's obviously got to be a thing, but they never even said it in the movie. Like,
It's the fuck. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I knew what the hell it was, but I'll have to look it up.
okay, we're not smart. We'll Google this shit
Yeah.
later on. Number 8, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Number 9, we have Dark Phoenix. I saw that. I will talk about that in a second. And number 10, Shaft. I did not see that. I had to fight to see Dark Phoenix because if I didn't, I was going to see Shaft. And I'm not watching that shit. Sorry.
Parabellum is a gun.
What?
That's right. It's a gun.
It's
a
a
gun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a semi-automatic gun.
Did he shoot a Parabellum in the movie?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, it looks like a Luger, one of those German guns.
He probably didn't even shoot the gun in the movie. I don't know. Still
A
awesome.
German
I'm
Luger.
just wondering. That's all. And I feel like we'll talk about Keanu Reeves later on in the movie also. I mean, in the podcast also. But before that, I want to talk about Dark Phoenix. Now, Eli,
Okay.
I remember your podcast from 2 weeks ago, your review that you gave of it. I pretty much agree with everything you said. You know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was a good movie. Everybody wants to trash the movie, make it seem like it is the worst movie ever made. There's this abomination. It should be, wiped off the face of the planet and wiped off existence and should never be talked about again. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, it's not the worst.
Yeah.
It's not. To me, it's not even the worst X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Like there were.
It's just the
ones.
internet trying to, yeah. It's just the internet trying to identify with their comments. They got to live by their comments, so.
Right,
You know,
and I do think there's a lot of
the internet is, yeah.
And you know, I see it just like you see it also, Eli. It's a lot of internet groupthink. You know, if people say this, then people will automatically say that because that's just a popular opinion, whether they agree with it or
This
not.
movie's a piece of shit. And then that's it. Yeah.
And they never
So
even
now
say
they got to live by that, yeah.
right.
Yeah,
It's
and they gotta live by that.
overrated, You know, some bullshit like that. Like, come on, sometimes you got to think for yourself in these movies. So I'm sitting there watching the movie, waiting for it to just turn into complete dog shit. I'm just like, it's okay. I liked it. It wasn't bad. Like the first 2 acts were pretty good, and honestly, I thought the 3rd act was actually really good. It was like really entertaining. I thought the train sequence, me personally,
Yeah.
like I
The
said,
acting was atrocious. Yeah.
Like it's a
So
comic
their
book.
so their phone can autocorrect atrocious. So all they have to type is AT
Right.
R. And,
The editing, you know, like shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. Man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the pacing was wrong. Like shut the fuck up. You have no idea what you're talking about. So like I said, the movie was fine. Like I said, you watch a Dark Phoenix movie, you do want to see some epic bullshit, but I already knew I wasn't gonna get any epic shit. I was just like, I just want to just watch a movie. And honestly, I liked it better than Last Stand because Last Stand was juggling like 4 or 5 different X-Men comic book plots all in one movie, and it's like, what the fuck's going on here? This was streamlined. We're just gonna take Dark Phoenix. We're just gonna tell the Dark Phoenix story. I can deal with that.
Yeah.
You know, you knew everything that was going on. The one actor that I didn't like, to kill her off, so I'm like cool with that. You know, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Like I said, it's really not that much to talk about. It's not like I'm not gonna defend the movie. I'm just saying it's okay. If it's on HBO, I'll watch it. You know,
yeah, it was fine. Like it wasn't that bad, you know.
honestly,
And I don't even like the X-Men.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't even like the X-Men, and the thing is, I thought it was better than Apocalypse. I thought Apocalypse
So
was
did I.
everybody should have shitted on, but everybody just gave Apocalypse
Yeah.
a pass and didn't talk about it. Like I think Apocalypse is worse than Last Stand. Me personally, like
Yeah,
at least the Last
Apocalypse
Stand
was-
had
yeah.
memorable moments I can think of that happened, like Magneto with the train sequence, or at least just Kelsey Grammer with Beast. Apocalypse, all I can remember is just that shitty looking Apocalypse. That's it, Maybe Olivia Munn running
And just a
around.
long, drawn out end and shit. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
that
she
shit.
didn't do nothing either.
I mean, but she wore leather.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But
I give a pass.
Yeah, that was so defeating.
Other
Fuck
than
that
that, yeah, I can like give you fuck this movie. so, but like I said, I went in there. My standards were low, and they met my standards, my requirements. So that's pretty much what
Yeah.
I'm saying about that.
Pretty much same here. I mean, I didn't really think much, so.
Yeah, I mean, you could say it could have been better. Like every movie could be better. But was I entertained
Yeah.
when I watched it? It was cool. Got my money's worth. What was we going to talk about? Oh, what is number 13? I know I'm jumping around. But what is number 13? Number 13 is Avengers Endgame. Now, why are we going to talk about Avengers Endgame?
Oh, okay.
Let's just jump into this bad boy. See what we got. The reason we're going to talk about Avengers Endgame. Now, right now, Avengers Endgame is currently at $2,749,000,000. Avatar, I think, is like that much, and like 88 million. So I think it's like less than 40 million away, beating Avatar. But the thing is, like I said, it's already dropped out of the top 10. So look like it's slipping down. If they keep going at the pace they're going, they're not going to beat Avatar. Or if they do, it'll probably be like Christmas time or some shit like that. But they can't do that because other movies need to take that spot. Whatever Rock movie has coming out, Rock and Jason Statham, Fast and the Furious, whatever like that, they need a spot. So Spider-Man needs a spot. Movies are coming out. They just can't just have Avengers Endgame just stuck in there the whole time. So Kevin Feige, the genius he is, decided to re-release the movie. And he's going to re-release it with additional footage. And he's going to be releasing additional footage next week. So everybody's going crazy over it. Everybody's like, oh, well, I got to go see it. I got to go see what's going on. Additional footage. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Ant-Man going in Thanos' ass like we wanted the first time? Maybe. The only way to do it is find out and go see it, So, yeah, that's going to be next week. And Eli, what do you think? Are you going to go see Endgame again?
Endgame or Spider-Man? I'll probably go see Spider-Man.
Okay. Right. I mean, but
Wait, Spider-Man's the week after.
Spider-Man's the week after, right?
Oh.
So I'm just trying to see if
it depends. Maybe. I'll see. I mean, I planned on seeing Endgame one more time before it leaves theaters. Maybe I will check it out. I don't know.
My thing is, I'm kind of up in the air whether or not I want to see it again. Now, if they re-release it in IMAX, no question, I'd go see it again. But I already checked the IMAX theaters. They're not bringing it in IMAX anytime soon. So I'm like, that kind of deflates my, expectations for it.
Yeah.
Watching again, I may watch again. I don't know. Like if I have nothing to do and I got a little bit of spare money in my hand to just blow, maybe. But it's not like oh, I just gotta go see it because I already looked at it. It's 6 minutes. 6 minutes after credit scene. It's not like the Russo cut, the version that they really wanted,
So it's just an after credit scene?
It's just an after credit scene. That's all. It's 6 minutes of after credit scene, so who knows what it is? Maybe just be talking or like a 6 minute Stan Lee cameo or something like that. But the point is, whatever it is will be leaked on the internet the next day. That's how these things are.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
that is
the whole fucking movie event game was released on the internet the next day.
They got the whole scene, the whole ending battle, like uploaded on Facebook.
Yeah, you could just watch the shit. Like, no, it was like that, like
Yeah.
the weekend of Endgame. So, like, if you look for it now, you could easily find that shit in, like, HD quality. And so
Yeah.
I watched
Yeah,
it.
I mean, they got like the crowd reactions and shit.
Right,
all
and the
that
thing is,
crap.
I watched it on Facebook so much it makes me not want to watch watch it in the theaters again. I'm like, why? I've seen it on Facebook so many times. I remember everything that happened. It's like I feel like I already own it on Blu-ray or something, you know. So that's my thing. I may or may not. We'll see how it goes. Eli, what else on the plate? What else we got? Anthony, because you didn't see any movies. I didn't see any movies. I guess next we can go with let's stick with Marvel. Stick with Marvel,
Okay.
and let's stick with Netflix. Okay, so we're gonna go with Netflix. We're gonna go with Jessica Jones. And here's the thing about Jessica Jones. Season 3 came up last week. Like I said, we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. I watched most of the series, watched most of the season. And the thing is, they don't even say Season 3 when you go on Netflix. They just say complete series. Like, they want you to know this shit has been canceled.
Yeah.
This shit is done. And so, overall, like I said, I know you what'd you say, Eli? You on episode 7 or something?
Episode 7 or 8, yeah. I watched
So-
about half of it so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Overall, I'll tell you this: the season is end exactly how you think it's going to end. If you at the part where you think I'm at right now, and as far as me, I think it's a pretty good season. It's
I'm
cool.
liking it. I like Jessica Jones. I mean, I like her character.
She
Yeah, it
might be
gets-
my favorite Defenders Netflix character. Like her
Yeah.
shows might not be the best, but her as a character is
Yeah.
because she's the most complex. You know.
Yeah, the seasons, I mean, they all have their ups and downs because they're all long and get drawn out a little bit. But I like her as a character. I've always liked her as a character. You know?
Yeah, even in
she's
Defenders
the
movies,
coolest. She's the hardest one.
right.
she's
Even in
not- she
Defenders
doesn't
movies,
bitch
she
around.
stuck out. Like, okay, I want to see what she does and she says and
Yeah.
this. You know, she stuck out. So
She's the only one who doesn't whine like a bitch. All the other motherfuckers are all bitches.
right.
You know,
And she went through the worst
Daredevil,
shit.
Luke Cage, they're all whining like fucking Luke Cage and Daredevil getting all this pussy, and they're all fucking whining her around all the time. She
Right.
just like doesn't give a shit. She just like kicks ass and
Drinks and
gets
fucks
drunk and yeah, gets laid and doesn't give a fucking shit.
right. That's her arc. You know.
Yeah, she's cool. Like I like her.
Okay, and that's how it should be. So, like I said, I like the season so far. I've been scared to watch it. Like I said, it's been out since last week, but I didn't really want to watch it because the thing is, I know that when I watch it, that's it. There's no more Jessica Jones. There's no more There's no more Defenders Marvel's Netflix. So it's like this is
I suppose.
the last chip in the potato bag. You eat it, that's
I
it.
guess. I mean, if I choose to, I could go back and watch Iron Fist. And
It's too late to turn back now.
the second season of Punisher. The second season of Punisher, I never finished.
You be okay.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
And this thing, like I
you know,
said,
like even.
I agree with you that I know you didn't say it, but I was going to agree with you that the Netflix shows overall weren't really that good. There was a few standouts here
Yeah.
and there, but if you combine them all and we just look at the whole thing, they were like most of them probably weren't that good. Some were like average, some were like, I don't really watch this shit. Some were way too long. Like some of them should have been just 10 episodes, just been done with, and that's it. This 13 episodes kind of just drug on, and you could tell they were padding and filling in shit and whatever, just adding in bonus shit that no one really cared about. And these long ass episodes with these boring ass characters, like, okay, when we watching Iron Fist, you want to watch Iron Fist, not his stepbrother, the Meachums, and have that 2-episode arc or whatever the fuck they're doing, So that's my
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the only show that I'll watch repeatedly or like that I've gone back and watched is like Luke Cage season 2. Like a couple episodes I'll watch there. And then the first Daredevil season.
Right.
And that's really the only memorable ones. You know what I mean?
So I mean,
But
that's what I'm
other
saying.
than
I'm not
that,
really,
yeah.
but at the same time, it still gave me something to watch. I feel like it was a must watch. Okay, these shows are coming on. I may fall asleep during the middle of watching them and stuff like that, but it's just cool that I have something to anticipate. I don't have nothing to anticipate.
Yeah.
But-
And it was nice that they were a little hard-edged and, a little bit more violent than what we're used to seeing from Marvel.
Right.
That was kind of cool, but yeah, I mean, it just, yeah, for me, I just wished they did have more action and more, like a bit more spectacle. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was my thing.
Like I said, the
So-
show, they could have been better. We can keep
Yeah.
saying it all day. But yeah, we can move past that like that. Yeah, you get to the end of Jessica Jones, you'll like it. You're like it was a pretty
Yeah.
fulfilling season, whatever. What else we got? Oh, let's stick with Marvel because this was actually the big news that was going on all week. So apparently, Marvel had been releasing this thing with Spider-Man that was going down. So each day they start off with 4 in webs, and everybody got excited. They thought like, oh, 4. What does 4 have to do with Spider-Man? And then even whoever the head of Joe Quesada, or whoever the head of Marvel came out and saying, no, it's nothing to do with Spider-Man teaming up the Fantastic Four, or does it? Or it has nothing to do with the movie adaptation of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 4. I'm like, wait, that's a thing? Like, well, shit, I didn't know that existed, but if you got that, give me that. But it's nothing to do with that. So each day they kept counting down to 4, 3, 2, 1, and then what we end up getting is a joint collaboration, and I have quotation marks for collaboration, with J.J. Abrams, the Star Wars, the savior of Star Wars, J.J. Abrams, with his son Henry. I don't know how the fuck is his son Henry, and apparently they're supposed to be collaborating on a new Spider-Man comic. I can't remember the name of the book. It's Spider-Man something. I don't know. Yeah, I saw the poster of it. It's like
Spider-Man Bad Robot. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a better title than whatever the hell they came up with. And the funny thing about it, they even you can see the cover is Spider-Man and Mary Jane, and you can see like the bad guy behind them. The name of the bad guy is Cadaverous or some bullshit, but he has like lens flares on his eyes. I'm like, oh, that's clever, JJ. That's clever. So, Eli, we know what this is. We know what this is. It's not a collaboration. JJ got his son a job at Marvel. That's what the fuck happened. And he's using him, his dad, to sell books and to sell his name on it. Because if he just was just there, Henry Abrams just writing a book and nobody saw what he looked like and nobody knew who he was, we would not give a fuck. But because he has his dad front and center, selling this book for him, now this book will sell and he becomes a commodity. He becomes a gimmick hire. And
is it gonna sell though? Will it sell?
It'll sell.
Because personally,
better.
It'll
I didn't
give
sell.
a shit.
It'll sell. Is it gonna be, Black Panther #1 or some shit like that? Probably not. But it'll sell better than whatever book he would have came out with. Will the book suck? That's the thing. It probably will.
War of the Realms?
I don't even think it's gonna be War of the Realms. To be honest with you, if it's War of the Realms, I would be impressed. Like, hey.
Leviathan?
Right? Like, okay, if he does a Leviathan level Spider-Man, I'm like I wouldn't even expect him to do that. Like, my expectations like really low. My expectations are Dark Phoenix level for him. And so because we already know he's just using his dad to help him sell books. This is nepotism at its finest. Like, he has a dream job because of his daddy. That's why. Like,
of course.
I mean, Eli, why can't we have rich daddies? That direct Star Wars movies. We have a dream job too.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't give a shit. Like, another overprivileged asshole is doing something everybody else wants to do.
Right.
Like, what else is fucking new?
I know, man, but I get sick of seeing this shit all the time, man, because they do this shit, they crap out half-ass shit, and then they usually do something fucked up to get them kicked out of the business anyway. Because here's what's happening. And
it's gonna be like Max Landis.
I was just about to say Max fucking Landis. It's the same fucking shit. It's the same shit. You take this over this privileged kid, that has a famous daddy that's a movie director. He thinks that he can break into Hollywood by sneaking his way through comic books, because now they're starting to realize the comic books are kind of like the mailroom of Hollywood. Make a name there. You get a screen thing, whatever like that. You never had social relations before, so you end up getting into some fucked up situation with Me Too, and then you get kicked out of Hollywood. It all happens again. This kid has Me Too written all over.
Write shitty shit. But what has Max Landis done that's good?
Well, okay. He did write a Superman story I like. Oh, and he did do the best, Return of Superman synopsis on YouTube. That was actually pretty good. That was when I didn't even know who he was. I was like, hey, this guy knows how to tell a story. Then I realized he was an asshole. Oh, did I tell you I got into it with him on Twitter? I got into a Twitter fight with him one time.
I believe,
I think I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because I just like telling it. Because fuck Mac Landis. Okay, so, I mean, because he went on this rant because one thing they always saying, like, he's sexist and he always doing this shit with fucked up women. And he's the one that made that Mary Sue thing about, Ray on Star Wars. Like, you got
Right,
to,
yeah.
you know, oh, she's tropey and stuff like that. So I, asked him, I was like, so what about, and I just ran up maybe, I don't know, Spider-Man on Civil War, some bullshit like that. Because he followed all the Mary Sue tropes, he followed it also. He can't be hurt. He's the mentor's pet. He's our see-through character. He's young. I was like, so is Spider-Man and Mary Sue? Like, and then he didn't even attack me. He got his like underlings or his goons to attack me on Twitter. So they start jumping on me like, what the fuck you talking about? You don't even know what the fuck a Mary Sue is. And then he's just gonna chime in there like, look a load of this guy. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I'm like, oh, okay, Max Landis. Your day is coming. And guess what, Eli? His day has come. We have won. So fuck that guy. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, back to Henry Abrams, future Me Too victim. So like I said, the whole thing has happened over again because these kids are starting to realize that comic books are the way to break into Hollywood. So all they're doing, they're not trying to write a comic book, they're trying to write a screenplay. That's what the fuck they're doing. But they can't break into Hollywood. They're just breaking into the lower levels first. So, and it's just making comic books just shitty and shitty because anybody can just jump in and just write this shit. How many more?
Yeah.
And Marvel is really bad with shit because it seems like all they do is just hire gimmick hires. I know you didn't want to talk about this, Eli. We're going to talk about it. Can we talk about Ta-Nehisi Coates?
Sure.
Okay, let's talk about him. I mean, he did some great shit this weekend. He's fighting for my reparations. He's trying to get me a 40-acre mule. So I hate the shit I'm about to say about him. He's a gimmick hire. That's just what he is. He's hired not because he's famous or anything. I mean, he's not hired not because of, his credentials in the comic book world. He's hired because he's a name, because he's this big celebrity. And if you're making a Black Panther book, you want your Black Panther book to sell, you go and grab the wokest guy in America you can find and stick him on there. Like, and then Marvel can say, hey, we're woke. The books suck, but we're woke. So that's all that's going on, man. The comic industry is turning into the music industry. You want to know why music sucks so bad? That's the reason it sucks so bad, because they're not finding the best artists. They're not finding the most talented artists. They're finding the people they can market the best. They're finding people with the most Instagram followers and stuff like that. That's how Cardi B is so big right now, because she was on some fucking reality show. So they're like, okay, just have somebody else write the lyrics and just do whatever the fuck ever, And that's what the comic industry is turning into. They're trying to find any crazy gimmick they can to make anything sell. Yes, this Spider-Man book is going to sell better than, somebody else making a book just because of who this kid's daddy's name, And that's the shit that just irritates me about that. That just, and like you said, I know you said it, that the shit happens all the time. We should be desensitized from it. But no, I'm gonna call it out every time it happens. Because people need to understand that this shit happens way too much.
And I think for me, it's like when they were teasing the Spider-Man thing, my first reaction was another Spider-Man book.
I mean, you can say
like
that,
right from the get-go. Right from the get-go, I didn't give a shit. Like another Spider-Man book, really.
They'll make 5 different Batman books a week, so.
And I still only read 2 of them. Only just read.
Right, just whatever Scott Snyder's putting out.
But I didn't. Yeah, this is just like a famous filmmaker's son, putting out mediocre crap. Hey, Solo was written by Kasdan and Son.
I was thinking about Solo the whole time it happened, but at the same time they marketed it as the original Kasdan. Oh, it's written by him. They didn't say his son. They're like Kasdan and Son. It was all his son, and because of his fucking son, he got the Lord and Miller fired.
Yeah,
because they wouldn't follow his script.
Puts out a tweet about, this movie could have been cool because I was planning on doing all this shit in this movie that you didn't see.
Right. Like I said, we're gonna keep going. Release the Lord and Miller cut. Make that a hashtag.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh shit! Because so what did Lord and Miller do when they get fired from Solo? Go and make the greatest Spider-Man fucking cartoon ever.
Yeah, no shit.
Win Oscars and shit.
Yeah, Oscar winning Lord.
Like what the fuck, man? So this is what they doing. These kids are coming in and fucking up the industry. But I don't know. Start him on something small. If he was doing some bullshit nobody cared about, like Moon Knight or something like that, I wouldn't care. Maybe I shouldn't care about this. Maybe
Squirrel Girl.
Give him a Squirrel Girl book. Yeah, do that shit. Give him an Inhumans book. Give him a Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. book or some shit. Let him write that shit. Move on.
Yeah. Like when what's his name? Brian Posehn was writing Deadpool.
Yeah.
You know, he did a Deadpool run and shit.
That's something, yeah. So get these guys those books, man. Don't start them off with something high profile. Make them work their way up. We'll see. Now, like I said, we've never read anything that Henry Abrams has done. Maybe he'll write the greatest Spider-Man book ever made. You know, maybe this should be awesome. Maybe. If that happens, I will eat my words. I will eat another cheeseburger on YouTube if his book is awesome.
Why do you not like cheeseburgers?
I love cheeseburgers. I ate one this morning.
So why? Well, you act like that's a punishment.
I don't know. Because I just like.
If I lose this bet, I'm gonna eat a Twinkie. Yeah, I'll bet you a blowjob. If I lose, I get a blowjob.
Oh. So yeah, if I'm gonna make a bet for myself, of course I'm not gonna do anything fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna make it awesome. So, yeah. What else were we talking about? Yeah, his kid, JJ and Son. Whatever when that book comes out, we'll see. Can we move to DC?
Sure.
Yeah, let's move to DC. Okay, so DC, we have the season 2 premiere of Krypton. Now, Eli, last year we talked about. I think we talked about this like on the very first episode of Comic Book Bullies.
I only watched the first episode.
The first episode. Eli, I take back everything I said. This show was fucking awesome.
Okay.
Like the twists and turns and stuff they made, it's fucking awesome. I don't know how much they took from Superman lore or how much they added on their own. The shit is fucking crazy. Like Brainiac is trying to destroy Krypton ahead of time. General Zod has came back from the past into regular Krypton, and he's taken over Krypton. And it turns out that somehow he's the illegitimate son of Superman's granddaddy. So he's like Superman's first cousin, second cousin, twice removed, or how does it work?
God damn, this is like some dynasty, some Dallas shit.
It's some weird shit, man. It's all kind of fucked up shit. And he's just got kids popping out left and right. Like I said, Zod, one of his kids. He got another kid with another girl. Jor-El hasn't even been born yet, so he's just popping out kids just left and right. You know, Superman's granddaddy got around. You know, I think in one of the early stories, yeah, because you know, Doomsday is on Krypton, so they're like, because they got another Adam Strange time travel also. He was like, well, y'all don't know this crazy ass monster that's buried here nobody knows about, but he gets free eventually, called Doomsday. We need to set him loose, go fight Brainiac, and do some wild shit. And Lobo pops up all of a sudden at the next episode, and he's trying to bounty hunter. All kind of fucked up shit is going on in this show, man. I'm loving this show right now, to be honest with you.
So did Lobo go back in time too? Is that what that
No,
is?
Lobo's just there.
How old is Lobo?
How old
Lobo
is
like 1,000 years old?
some shit. I don't know. Everybody in this show is like 1,000 years old. So Lobo's just around, you know. So he just pops up and just collects some bounty and just drags them somewhere, and that's it. General Zod, he does the new. Oh, all the Zods are black. I love this shit. General Zod. Okay, remember Punisher Warzone, the dude, you Krispy Kreme motherfuckers? He's
yeah.
He's General Zod.
Okay.
So when he does the whole kneel before Zod thing for everybody, I was just laughing my ass off. I was like, okay, they really leaning into this shit, you know? Oh, man. I'm loving the show, be honest with you. Only thing is, it's on Sci-Fi. They gave me the first episode free. I actually watched the first episode on DC Universe. So it's already on DC
Yeah,
Universe.
I see it popping up on there whenever I watch Swamp Thing. I see it popping
Yeah, like
up.
they have the whole first season of Krypton on there. But season 2, if episode 1 is on there right now, but it says it's going to be on there like until next week, and they're going to take it down. But that's why I watched it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I finally got caught up. But yeah, the shit gets crazy, man. What was I going to talk about? Yeah, that's it.
Did you watch New Swamp Thing?
I did watch the new Swamp Thing. Some other stuff popped up? Yeah, this episode, you talking about like the zombie virus was going around infecting people and shit?
Yeah.
Awesome episode. Love that
Dude
episode.
he stuck his hand down the
I was like,
garbage
this shit
disposal.
is creepy as fuck, man. And he like he saw the snake on his arm and he started stabbing himself to try to get the snake off, but it was no snake. I was like, damn, well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And so
That's cool shit.
yeah, and then the next episode of Swamp Thing, apparently Phantom Strange is gonna show up. So like, they got all kind of Justice League Dark people showing up on the show, and I was like, damn it, the show's like getting better and better, man. How you gonna cancel after this?
I know I'm gonna be bummed out when I get done with it. I'm like,
Yeah, because I'm
fuck.
thinking this show was like gonna like lose steams, like they didn't know what the fuck they were going on. Like each episode like getting better. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else I was talking about? Hold on, let me see
Fucking
what else.
DC.
I think we're done with the DC stuff. Yeah, we're done with for now. We're done with the DC stuff for now. Let's move into the video game section.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything. Yeah, we're gonna move to the video game section now. So the video game section, really nothing to talk about. We didn't talk about E3 because I completely missed all that stuff. Bunch of video games coming out, so I need to know. I didn't talk about Final Fantasy VII. Now, Eli, did you ever play the Final Fantasy VII that came out like in 1997?
No,
Never.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game.
No. They're an
Yeah.
acquired taste. Back then, it was all we had. But the funny thing about it, to me, the Final Fantasy franchise was killed by another franchise, and that franchise was Star Wars. Let me explain.
Oh, yeah?
Let me explain. Okay, so Final Fantasy, you had if you're not familiar with the gameplay mechanics, it's basically turn-based. I hit you, you gotta wait for you to hit me back. I hit you back, like, you go back and forth like that. So BioWare, who's a company that made Mass Effect and all stuff like that, they made Knights of the Old Republic. But they made Knights of the Old Republic as a role-playing game kind of based on the game mechanics of, Final Fantasy. But in that game, you could move all around, use your weapons. It was real-time combat, stuff like that. But it still had that back-and-forth strategy combat situation like Final Fantasy, where the moves kind of mimic Final Fantasy also, where, the guys, like the more experienced Jedis were kind of like wizards and mages and stuff, and you had all those classes, stuff like that. So when you play, to me it elevated the RPG genre, where it instantly made Final Fantasy outdated. Like after I played, because with them they just kept elevated. It went from Knights of the Old Republic to eventually to Mass Effect. And Mass Effect to me is like the greatest role playing game ever made. And once you play Mass Effect, you can't play Final Fantasy. They're two completely different games. It just feels archaic. It feels like you're playing an Atari game after that, So now they're reworking it and they're going to make it like modernized, stuff like that. But we'll see. All I know is that the graphics look fucking amazing on Final Fantasy. But we'll see if it can match to anything that BioWare is doing like Mass Effect. But what I wanted to talk about was a specific character that has been remade in these movies. And it's Tifa Lockhart. Now, for those that played Final Fantasy 20 years ago, Tifa Lockhart was basically this they all had bad graphics back then, so you couldn't really tell. But apparently, the box, she's supposed to have like huge breasts, huge tits, something like that. So, but apparently, when they remaking the game, people always imagine in their head what she would look like with realistic graphics. Because back then, it was just all blocky and shit. Like Lara Croft, she had like them triangle titties. It was like that.
Yeah.
So we imagine
pyramid boobs.
Right there. So you imagine when they remake it, you just imagine she's gonna be the hottest thing ever, so like that, just boobs like watermelons and basketballs and shit, Nope. They toned her down. She had a breast reduction. And now people are freaking the fuck out. Give me my tits. We want tits. Like, really, dude, calm down. That's what you're complaining about in this game? Are you gonna boycott because of tits? If that's the reason, I don't know, man. You have bigger problems than that, So it even got too bad that the people that made the game had to come out with an official statement and explain what they get. Like, no, her tits aren't smaller. She's just wearing a sports bra. So I guess that.
I think I heard some shit about that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you can see like she had like an undershirt under her, tank top and stuff like that. So, but people just making a big deal over this, nothing like that. They did the same thing with Lara Croft. Like. Okay, so she had those triangle titties back in 1996, whatever like that. But when they remade her, she wasn't just, a Playboy bunny or an Instagram model and shit like that. She looked like a normal regular chick. Looked like a normal regular chick that, athletic and moves around, stuff like that. She can't move around and jump from legs to legs, huge tits bouncing in her face and shit. She has to have an athletic build. And it's the same way with this karate chick they have in Final Fantasy, Smack it down with the boobs or something.
I think I just saw, a Jenna Marbles video where she was talking about that, where the dudes are complaining about chicks with no tits, and so she's wearing a sports bra.
Right.
Sports bra. It's Jenna Marbles. So she's like, sports bra makes a girl look like she's a 12-year-old boy. But if you put on a regular bra, then she's got tits, and when chicks want to work out and shit, they don't want their tits slapping them in the face and flying around and flopping all over the place while they're trying to work out and shit.
Right. I don't know why this is such a hard concept to understand. They want Final Fantasy fans want huge tits no matter what. So I don't know. I feel like this is the stupidest thing to complain about. I only talked about it because I thought it was kind of funny. So it's always something to complain about. I don't know. No other video game news to talk about. I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully next week there will be some Steam sales popping up. Oh, let me talk about one more thing. NBA 2K. NBA 2K. Like I said, the NBA Finals just passed. United States didn't win. Canada won for some reason. So I guess they're going to see the Prime Minister instead of the White House. I guess it's good for them. But the reason I'm talking about NBA 2K is because they had a sale last week where they sold the game, which is the newest version of NBA 2K, for $3. $3 you can pick up the game, and that was it. I should have told everybody about it. If you missed the sale, sorry. I should have gave you a heads up on it, but oh well, whatever. So, but here's the reason people are pissed. Because the version that they bought, every time there's a loading screen, it's an advertisement for something else. So apparently they sold the game for $3, but the game is just loaded with just advertisement of shoes and all kind of bullshit. And so they kind of got over on people. I don't know. So it's kind of like one of those free-to-play games, but you're still paying for it, stuff like that. That's all we got for that. Can we move on to the comic book section now?
Sure.
I'm actually excited to talk about the comic book section on this one. This is actually the first time I've been really excited to talk about it because it's a book that I just want to just really shit on. And I think you do also.
Are you eager? Are you eager to drop a load?
I'm eager to because this one I've been dreading the entire time. I'm like, now this is the book that we've actually been talking about. Like, if you listen to our very, very first episode of Comic Book Bullies, I talked about how much I would hate for this book to even come to existence. It's a Superman book written by Frank Miller, drawn by John Romita, which, like I said, this was whenever the first episode was, I heard it was a thing, and I even made a YouTube video saying, don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. And here we are, they did it. The son of a bitch, they did it. So the book.
And you hate John Romita Jr. No.
I hate John Romita Jr. as an artist. I'm pretty sure he's a cool guy. But man, his art sucks. This guy is ass. Why do they keep giving him work, man? But I can say the thing about Frank Miller. Why they keep giving him work? So you're gonna take two people who I can't stand, working on Superman, who they both hate probably, and they're gonna make this book. So let me start from the beginning. I'm already getting worked up before I should be getting worked up.
Okay, Superman Year One by
Yes.
Frank Miller and John Romita Jr.
Yes,
Go.
what Eli said. Go. Okay.
DC Black Label, go.
That makes it even worse. Let's make a Black Label book with Superman. Fuck Vertigo. Rest in peace, Vertigo. That's dead. Well, let's just make this. So, what can I say about this book? Okay, I'm gonna just run through this book as fast as possible. Basically, Frank Miller
That
wrote
it
a
sucks?
Smallville episode. Basically, he wrote a Smallville episode. But his
Are
twist.
hey, no. You're shitting on Smallville by saying that.
Okay, I'm not shitting on Smallville because I do like some parts of Smallville, but it's Smallville with a twist because it's a bad episode of Smallville. I put it like that. Okay, so basically, Superman. Well, it's not even Superman. It's Clark Kent. Superman actually shows up. It's Clark Kent in Smallville. The same stuff he gets beat up by bullies, where he gets harassed by bullies. His friends get harassed by bullies. His friends get beat up by bullies. All of his, people of color friends in there get called racial slurs and stuff like that. They get beat up. They get their thermoses peed into with a drink.
I'm like yawning while you're just fucking talking about it.
I know. It's Frank Miller. What you expect? Like I said, it's Smallville. And the worst part about it, where it comes to a head, is that Lana Lang almost gets gang raped by the bullies. That's when it just Clark Kent just says it's gone too far. So then he decides to beat the shit out of them. But I didn't beat them up where he breaks their arms and stuff like that. Just like that. So anyway, end of the book. He's talking to Clark Kent. He's telling Clark Kent, school's almost over with. I want to go see the world. I'm gonna do what you said. I need to find out what this planet can do. I need to go sight stuff like that. And the place that I need to start in the water. You're like, oh, so you're gonna do good for mankind and all this stuff like that? He's like, yeah, I'm going to join the Navy. And you're like, wait, what? Yes, I'm gonna enlist in the military. Okay, I didn't see that coming at all. So apparently the next issue, Superman's going to not only join the Navy but become a Navy SEAL
And meet Aquaman?
I would imagine so. I don't see how he would not be. Like, it makes more sense for Aquaman to be a Navy SEAL. Why is Superman becoming a Navy SEAL? Like, they even went to the Navy SEAL, to ask them permission to use them in the book. And they gave them permission for some reason. So, yeah, that's what you want from a Superman story from Frank Miller. Exactly what you expected. You get racial slurs and gang rape in a Superman story. That's what you get. I don't know why DC loves giving their stories to people that hate Superman. First Zack Snyder, then they take it from the guy who Zack Snyder learned this dumb shit from, Frank Miller. Like, because for one thing, let's just talk about Frank Miller for a second. Now, Frank Miller made some of the greatest stories when I was 12 and 14. But Frank Miller seems like, I feel like maybe I've outgrown him or something, because he's still writing the same adolescent type stories. Because let's look at Frank Miller for a second. Like, all his stories, not just the ones now, but back then. And this is the guy you got to write Superman. First off, he's sexist. He's xenophobic. If you read the Holy Terror story, there's no arguing about that. He's sexist. I think I probably already said that. He's racist. And like I said,
you already said that.
I already said that. Okay. and
He's sexist.
Yeah. And worst of all, he hates Superman. And so you're gonna get the guy who purposely turned Superman into a butt monkey just so Batman could beat the shit out of him. You're going to give him the guy to write his story? What do you expect? Of course they're going to make a story where Superman hypnotizes his parents so they can take him in. And his friends get called racial slurs. And his girl almost gets gang raped by bullies he should have beat up in first page and stuff like that. Because he doesn't like Superman to begin with. Ain't no telling where the hell he's going to go with Superman, making him join the military. I'm almost scared to see where that story could go.
No, you see, here's the thing. What you just said makes me interested in this story.
What the fuck,
I would
man?
love to see an asshole, racist, sexist Superman on DC Black Label, but that ain't this shit either. This is just a boring piece of shit where nothing fucking happens.
It's really nothing happens.
Nothing fucking happened for how many 70 pages, and it just kept going on and on and on, and every panel had like Bible scriptures worth of fucking words, and It just kept going on and on. I stopped reading this like twice,
right?
Because I was getting so bored, and then I pick it up again. I'm like, holy shit, is this still not done? Like, what the fuck? Like, what's the plot of this story? What is the plot?
And here's the fucked up part about it.
There is none.
There is none.
It just goes into random shit. I thought it was supposed to be year one. It's like
it's like when he was a baby.
First 5 years.
Yeah.
10 years. How?
Graduating high school. Like, what the fuck? Like, when he did the Batman Year One story, it had a structure to it. Like, each, like, so often panels, like, it was like January, February, March the 7th, April the something. So, like, it was a year, when he came in. This is just random shit that's just, everything's popping up.
It is. It's just random shit that doesn't lead to anything. Like, and I kept thinking, like, what is he trying to say? What is I know Frank Miller doesn't like Superman. What is he trying to say with this story?
Right.
That he's a boring piece of shit? Because that's basically all I got. Is like, kept thinking, I'm like, okay, is he like? Because I noticed like his dad just found him, not both parents.
Right.
And
just
his dad
by
keeps
himself. But it looked like he hypnotized his dad to take him in. That's the thing.
And he's heavy or whatever. Oh, this baby's heavy. Or that's like the only new thing.
and he saw Krypton blow up. Like, before he was such a young baby, he didn't see it. But this time he remembers his parents and remembers stuff like that,
Like, what is... I was thinking there's going to be some new spin where it's 2019, some Frank Miller's, asshole take on Superman. Let's see where this goes. And there really wasn't anything. I'm like, okay, is there some sort of toxic masculinity thing because his dad keeps telling, oh, don't listen to your mom, but that doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
And then there's this thing with the, the bullies, and I was like, okay, every time I kept thinking like, okay, what's he trying to say? It didn't go anywhere. It never went anywhere. And I was like, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
I didn't care. And the thing was, the stuff he's telling, like Superman's origin has been rebooted so many fucking times that nothing he's really said hasn't been done before. He's saying shit that's already been done.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, what is it? What is there some new take? What is he trying to say? Why? What's the purpose of the story?
Right.
To give us some new take. Frank Miller's asshole vision of Superman, and that's not even there. I mean, he's just, yeah, it was just frustrating. I found it very frustrating reading this motherfucker. You know, plus it was fucking how much? $10 for this goddamn thing?
I paid $7.
I mean, I was,
Yeah, but still, still high as fuck.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, shit. I don't know what's pissed me off more, that it was $8 or that I forced myself to fucking read it because I spent $8.
Then you had that
They
ugly
got more
ass
pissed.
John Romita drawing and shit. That made it even worse. It's like the visual representation of chalk, like nails on a chalkboard. You know, in my
There
eyes.
there was no climax. It's like, oh, the bullies. There's some shit with the bullies. This is gonna be where the story picks up, and this is where it's gonna be. This is the point of the story. But no, that happens, and then they go to Lana. Lana almost gets raped, and is that gonna lead someone? No, he flies, and then they goes and plays football, and.
Right, and it's just
It's
a
just
quick
like-
little thing about it. He doesn't even learn anything about football. Like, okay, he played football in the 1986 break. Like, you want all my listeners, if you want to read a good Superman origin story, go read Man of Steel in like 1986. He plays football in that one, and his dad tells him, "Don't waste your time playing football. You could do better stuff playing football." But in this version, he plays football. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else happens to it. He doesn't learn anything from it. There's no reason why he doesn't play football. He did not just want to join the army, the Navy, or whatever. You know.
Yeah. It's like there was like no point to anything. It just random shit just kept going on and on and on. And then at the end of the book, he jumps on a bus to join the military. And I like, that really? That's it? That's
Like, that was
Like,
a fucking waste
there
of
was-
time.
it was a waste of time and money. I'm like still pissed. I'm pissed. This book pissed me off. Like
I'm like, oh yeah, and that Lana gang rape is like a big controversial thing on there. We'll let Comic Cast talk about that because I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a long 30-minute thing about that. I don't really care. But yeah, this book was a fucking waste of time. It was I'm gonna say it's a bad Smallville episode. But I like Smallville, but this really reminded me of Smallville. Like the whole, I seen 10 years of that shit. I don't need this shit again. You know,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, I was just like, this is just a pile of shit.
Let's rate it. Let's rate
Frank
it.
Miller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frank Miller. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first.
Alright.
I'm gonna say 2 out of 5 out of 5. Because the only entry, I know you're gonna go lower, but the only thing, because the Navy thing, okay, he's joining the Navy. I don't know where that story is gonna go, but at least it's something different, you know. Other than that, it was just the same bullshit we've always seen in every Superman origin story, you know. Just not as well told, you know. What you got?
0 out of 5.
Damn, not even
That's
John
what I
Romita.
think. That's what I think.
You know what? I'm not even
No,
gonna argue with it.
when you think about it, Frank Miller, John Romita Jr., DC Black Label, this should have been something.
No,
Something.
that's the thing. When I hear that, I'm thinking it's gonna be bad to begin with. Like 2019 Frank Miller, not 1989 Frank Miller. Like, I expected this shit to be bad. Just so.
I expected like controversy. I expected some controversial, Superman, little Superman boys like, ripping
You expected
kids'
Brightburn.
hearts out.
You thought you expected Brightburn, yeah.
Yeah, basically. But just because of the big names and because they're trying to push this DC Black Label thing where
And
it's supposed to be
that Black
edgy.
Label is a bust. This shit,
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Yeah, this has there's nothing in this book that warrants the big caliber shit that was behind it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, fuck, yeah. Like I said, I got done reading it. Well, I stopped reading this twice. Like I got bored twice reading this book. And when I finally got done with it, I was like, that's it. I don't care. I do not care. I'm not buying the second issue. I don't give a shit. And I was just mad about the first. So yeah, this is a 0. That's the first time.
I think the first time any one of us gave 0, but you know what? I'm not even gonna argue with your score on it. I
Yeah.
promise you, I'm not.
I mean, I try to look for the good in everything.
Yeah,
You
because
know
this
me?
was just a
I'm
bad
usually
story, you know.
Yeah, I'm usually lenient. I don't give a fuck about X-Men, but hey, Dark Phoenix was alright. You know what I mean? I try to find the goodness and shit. This just made me mad. This just pissed me off. Fuck this book.
And that's the rating we give it. 2 middle fingers up.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you review something next. You can go whatever. Don't do
Well,
Guardians.
Well, while we're shitting on books,
It's more fun shitting on books than it is praising them.
while we're shitting on books, let's go with Captain America number 11.
Let's talk about it. Let's go for it.
Come on, Coates.
Oh, we talking about Coates again? Let's go.
we just
Hey,
watched
don't
Coates.
go too hard on him. He's trying to get me my 40 acres and a mule, Eli. So you take it
Hey,
easy on him.
yeah, and that's cool because if you guys get your 40 acres and the mule, now that means us natives might get our fucking
Hey,
treaty.
we're opening the door. So
Our treaty, yeah.
so take it easy on
yeah.
him.
Yeah, we got to, our inheritance is our connection.
Right. So don't shit on him too bad,
Yeah, your reparations might mean our treaties might be honored. So,
Now, go forward with shitting on this book now.
so after seeing Coach just drop mad jewels this week,
Right.
he comes and drops this pile of shit in Captain America. Oh man. So, Daughters of Liberty is supposed to help Captain America break out of jail.
Okay.
And they don't. He does it himself.
What was the...
The whole book is just Captain America fighting his way out of prison while the Daughters of Liberty are basically on monitors assisting him somehow.
But they didn't need
And that's it.
But they didn't need like 5 or 6 of them to do that shit though.
No. Nothing happened. Yeah, it's just basically Captain America fighting his way out of prison. And it cuts back and forth to the Daughters of Liberty, like, okay, the target is about to be acquired, and blah, 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 blah. And it even says on the cover, free Captain America, a job for the Daughters of Liberty. And they don't do shit.
Like,
they don't do shit.
He's not even on the poster. It's just like them,
Yeah. It's like they don't do nothing. So, yeah, finally some action happens, and I don't care. This book is primarily just a lot of fighting. Which is what I've been complaining about. I was like, Coates is getting back into his wordy, lecture writing again, all that shit, which, the last few issues, and then finally some action happens, but it's not, this whole tease of the Daughter of Liberty. They don't do anything. They just sit back and Echo, because I'm native, I was hoping Echo was going to, I don't even think she's in this book.
What the hell? I mean, if she wouldn't have did anything anyway, but I guess it was just Misty Knight on comms the whole time, walking them through like the girl.
Misty Knight, Mockingbird, that's about it. They're just it's just, nothing really happens. I was like, damn man, well that sucks. I might be dropping this. I might number 12. If number 12 don't wow me, I'm probably dropping this book. I gave him a year. It started out strong. Now it's dragging. Because they teased the Daughter of Liberty how many issues ago? 3, 4, 5 months ago?
Right, make it seem they were going to do something, then they do nothing.
And they finally show up and don't do shit. So, 2 out of 5.
Damn.
I'm back to my lenient.
Well, yeah, you're a little less hard on them than you were on the Superman book, but I understand it. Because, like I said, Coach's going to give me my reparations, and it's going to lead the door for you. So we got to at least give him a 2. You can't give him a 0.
Yeah, I was really disappointed, though. Really disappointed, so.
I don't know. All right.
All
right, here we go. All right, now it's time to uplift our spirits, hopefully. Guardians of the Galaxy 6. Okay, so like I said, I really enjoyed this book. I'm going to talk about it, basically what's happening in this one. This is the last arc of the first story. What is it, Final Gauntlet or something? I can't remember. Something like
that, yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, what happened is the Dark Guardians and the Good Guardians all joined forces to become the Guardians. Star-Lord said, we tried to kill each other for the last 4 or 5 books, stuff like that, but we got to team up together because Hela has basically found a way to resurrect Thanos, so all of us got to team up and we got to go take down Hela. So they put their hands on Lockjaw. Lockjaw takes them nowhere because nowhere is where they're resurrecting Thanos. Star Fox is going to because they brought back Thanos' body, but Thanos' mind is locked into his, brother Star Fox, and Star Fox is going to transfer his mind from him, whatever. So the Guardians show up. The first thing they do is take Hela out of play. Moondragon does some Moondragon shit, knocks her off nowhere so they can have time to fight. You got Gladiator, and you got Nova, and you got Beta Ray Bill, the heavy hitters taking on the Black Order and stuff like that, beating shit out of people. Star-Lord fights Cosmic Ghost Rider because, Hela has possessed him the last fight. He fights him, but he's like, why don't you fight back? Why aren't you doing something? But in the middle of a fighting, Cosmic Ghost Rider just like crumbles, just falls to pieces. And then next panel we see him falling to hell, and he looks up and he's like, and he sees Johnny Blaze, the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, and he's like, Frank Castle, welcome to hell, some shit like that. Now, for those who don't know why Johnny Blaze is in hell, it happened in I think the Donny Cates run of Doctor Strange that he wrote. Basically what happened, Johnny Blaze went to hell, kicked the devil's ass, and took it over. And he's been ruling hell ever since. That's why you haven't seen Johnny Blaze in any of the Marvel comics lately. So that's what he's been. Oh, where's I going at? Okay.
And they're supposed to race.
Oh yeah, they're probably just gonna his Mustang or his Dodge Charger, and I think he still got the his crotch rocket or whatever. So anyway, we're back in nowhere. Star Fox is transferring his consciousness to Thanos' shell of a body. Gamora is about to kill Star Fox, and Peter Quill is trying to tell her, like, you can't kill Star Fox because we spent the last 4 or 5 issues trying to stop these guys from killing you. If you kill him, you just kind of undermine everything we're doing. You're like, that's what you don't get. If I was in their position, I would have killed me too. And then she just stabbed the shit out of her uncle, Star Fox, and then he's bleeding out on the ground, and that's pretty much it. So they stopped the transfer, but Thanos is back alive, but since he doesn't have his full brain, he's like walking around like the Incredible Hulk and shit like that, like Thanos smash, shit like that. Hela comes back to nowhere. She grabs her portable black hole gun. She's about to blast the Guardians. Beta Ray Bill, have at thee, throws Stormbreaker, because he's the original owner of Stormbreaker. Throws Stormbreaker at the bullet that she was about to shoot at them. The bullet bounces off trajectory, goes right into Thanos' chest. The Guardians all grab Lockjaw's head whip like that, teleport out of nowhere, and then the whole nowhere turns. Yeah, I know I'm fucking up a whole bunch of shit. and nowhere goes into a black hole. Everybody's gone, and the Guardians is looking stuff like that. So at the end of the book, the Guardians are all drinking at some other planet bar, stuff like that. And Peter Quill thinking everybody is all good, like all the Dark Guardians and Guardians are all going to be one big team. Like it's a big team now, we'll all be Guardians. And they're just looking at him like, no, the fuck we not Guardian. Gladiator's like, I'm not a Guardian. I'm got to run, Empire to run. I'm out of here. Nova's like, I'm out of here. Nebula's like, well, I guess I'll stay on. And Gamora's like, get the fuck out of here. You're not a Guardian. So she leaves. Who else leaves? Somebody else leaves. Whoever. Anyway, you just got those folks left. So basically, the folks that were at the beginning of the first issue are still the Guardians now. So no, they didn't add any other members. And then somebody just yells out, "But what about Rocket?" And that's how the book ends. And then the next page is, "What about Rocket?" And that's it. So apparently, some big things happen. Rocket's gonna be the next arc. So overall, pretty good conclusion to the first arc of this story. Case is killing it. I didn't read his Silver Surfer Black, or any other stories.
I did.
You did. I know you did. But overall, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it could have been a more epic conclusion, but I mean, how much more epic can you get from, the Guardians taking on the Black Order and all his hordes and Hela and all this bullshit and Ghost Rider going to hell and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. Yeah. Yeah,
I agree. 4 out of 5. This was fun.
Yeah. I mean, after this, I just need a palate cleanser from the Superman bullshit. So yeah, well, that's all I got. I'll let you go after that. So.
All right, I got Miles Morales number 7.
Cool.
So this is day in the life. You just basically go through all these different characters that are connected to Miles Morales' life. You got Uncle Aaron. Find out what he's been doing. He's been cleared by Mayor Fisk of all criminal charges. So he's living in a cool ass apartment. He's still in contact with Miles and shit. Miles like, you ain't still doing dirty, dirt, are you? It's like, no, man, I'm clean and all that shit. And you just kind of go through their relationship, how he feel, how about Miles gives Aaron hope and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Then we go to Bombshell, and basically her and Miles fight some shit on the street. These giant like robot drones on the street, and just there she's got the hots for him. Then we go to Aaron or Miles' mom. A day in her life as she's working, and then they have a family dinner and reveal that she's pregnant. So Miles is going to be a big brother. Yeah. So yeah, they're going to have a baby. Miles is going to have a little baby brother or sister or whatever.
Spider baby. Okay.
Yeah. And then we see Miles, and Miles gets attacked by some weird robot warping thing, and he gets kidnapped, and that's to be continued. So, fun little Spider-Man book. I'm digging the Miles Morales Spider-Man book. This is a 4 out of 5 for me. So, cool.
I like how we got all the bullshit books out the way first, and then got to the better ones.
Yeah. And then other than that, I mean, the other book I guess I could that was Jughead the Hunger versus Vampironica #2. This is just continuing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Veronica is now a vampire.
Okay, because at first
they're in
I
different
thought you
universes.
said Vampirella, and I thought you were talking about that.
No, Vampironica.
Gotcha, okay.
Veronica Lodge, yeah, her whole family are vampires, but their universes are crossing. So Jughead is a werewolf in one universe. Veronica's a vampire in another universe, but somehow the portals are opened and they are now in one world. So it's basically vampires versus werewolves. Funny little thing I thought was kind of interesting, me being native. There's, I guess, back in the olden days, the French and Indian War was fought with werewolves and vampires. So
Wait, what?
Yeah. So vampires have been trying to take over the world for like centuries.
Okay.
And then, of course, Jughead's ancestors were werewolves. The first werewolves to come over to this country were Jughead's ancestors.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, there was
So it's like cowboys and Indians and stuff.
yeah. So
Wow.
the French and Indian War, there's this pretty cool panel of this big, huge battle. The French and Indian War. There's like vampires and werewolves, attacking, the natives and the colonial, armada and shit. So pretty cool. I find it fun. I like this Archie horror line. I'm really digging this, especially the Jughead the Hunger book. I really dig that. That's my favorite. So yeah, this is a 4 out of 5 for me. A lot of fun. This book I picked this random. Now, have you ever heard of Amigo Comics?
Amigo?
Yeah, some new indie label out of Spain, I guess. Kind of weird.
Spain.
Spain. I just randomly picked this up. It looked kind of cool, so I picked it up. It's called Gargantuan.
Okay.
Created by Colleen Douglas and Luis Czerniowski. Colors by Renato Stevanato. But it's basically this FBI agent who happens to be a Native American. I thought that was kind of weird, but it's basically this. She's she's tracking down this like fugitive, who turns out he somehow raised this giant kaiju monster. So the kaiju monster gets released and starts fucking up the earth. And anything it comes in contact with, all the humans start reverting back to like cavemen and shit. So it's this weird post-apocalyptic kaiju wasteland, and she's tracking it down. It's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. It just caught me off guard that she just happens to be Native American. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, so you didn't know that at all when you picked the book up?
No, I just saw this, this giant monster, just like a insectoid beast rummaging through the city with this chick with a gun, on the cover. And I'm like, well, it looks like a, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm like sitting there reading it. I'm reading it, and her narration, she's going, "Oh, my uncle never wanted me to join the FBI. He was hoping I would like become chairwoman of the reservation or something like that." And I'm like, "Whoa, what? Really?"
Just random.
So I went and tried to. I'm trying to check. Like, who the fuck wrote this? And I guess it's some European broad named Colleen Douglas.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I just found that interesting. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool story. She's walking around fighting these like cavemen, cannibal people while tracking down this giant monster that's fucking up the world. So.
Okay.
Gargantuan. Pretty cool. Give it a 4 out of 5.
Nice. Okay.
Just
So
just a random book off the shelf. Okay. I just thought.
So we started ending them with better books that went along. So I'm glad we got the bullshit out the way first.
Yeah.
Let's not be too negative. Shoot. Anything else on the list? Or?
That's all I got.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, if you listen this long, definitely like, share, and subscribe. Several mentioned last week. Hopefully, we made back up for it. We didn't even plug. We did the Batman commentary.
That's right. Check
Happy
out the
anniversary,
commentary.
Batman. Yeah.
40th. Oh, 30th.
30th, yeah.
30th anniversary.
You're making him too old in what he is. So now the thing is, we know that there was something going around about June the 19th. However, June the 19th was just the one theater premiere of Batman. But DC fully recognized the 23rd because right now Batman 89 is actually trending on Twitter. It's like the top thing on Twitter right now. So we released the commentary out there. Really interesting, really awesome. We love Bob the Goon. That's what you need to know. We're not gonna praise him because we love that movie. If you want to hear the stuff we got to say about the movie, go listen to it. We got the link up. Right on this, like we're right back to back. We're making up for what we did last week, and it seemed like we're working in overtime because next week, knock on wood, both of us may be available for Comic Cast, so we can have this table, ladders, and chairs match, and we will take over their podcast. And and AKA David will take over the Comic Book Bullies, and yeah,
we're coming after you next, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming after you. I'm not gonna finish that. You'd have to know. You have to watch the clip to know what he's saying. But other than that, yeah, that's it. Glad to be back. We're gonna keep going, and next week we have some more shit. But until then, this is Leroy.
This is Eli.
And we'll talk to you guys next week. Same bully time, same bully channel.
Drums, please.
Here it is, a groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony of all that hardcore dance that has gotten to be a little bit out of control. It's cool to dance, but what about a groove that soothes and moves romance? Give me a soft, subtle mix, and if it ain't broke, then don't try to fix it. And think of the summers of the past. Adjust the bass and let the Alpine blast. Pop in my CD and let me run a rhyme and put your car on cruise and lay back, cause it's summertime. Sort of a buzz, but back then I didn't really know what it was. But now I see what happened is the way that people respond to summer madness. The weather is hot and girls are dressing less and checking out the fellas to tell them who's best. Riding around in your Jeep or your Benzos, or in your Nissan sitting on Lorenzo's. Back in Philly, we be out in the park. A place called the Plateau is where everybody go. Guys out hunting and girls doing likewise. Honking at the honey in front of you with the light eyes. She turn around to see what you beeping at. It's like the summer's a natural aphrodisiac. And with a pen and pad I compose this rhyme to hip you and to get you equipped for the summertime.
Summer, summer, summertime. Come to sit back and unwind. Come to sit back and unwind. Summer, summer, summertime. Come to sit back and unwind. Come to sit back and unwind.
It's late in the day and I ain't been on the court yet. Hustle to the mall to get me a short set. Yeah, I got on sneaks, but I need a new pair. Cause basketball courts in the summer got girls there. The temperature's about 88. Hop in the water plug, just for old time's sake. Break to your crib, change your clothes once more. Cause you're invited to a barbecue to start at 4. Sitting with your friends, y'all reminisce about the days growing up and the first person you kiss. And as I think back, makes me wonder how the smell from a grill can spark up nostalgia. All the kids playing out front, little boys messing around with the girls playing double dutch. While the DJ spinning a tune as the old folks dance at your family reunion. Then 6 o'clock rolls around. You just finished wiping your car down. It's time to cruise, so you go to the summertime hangout. It looks like a car show. Everybody come looking real fine, fresh from the barbershop and fly from the beauty salon. Every moment frontin' and maxin', chillin' in the car, they spend all day waxin', leaning to the side, but you can't speed through 2 miles an hour, so everybody sees you. There's an air of love and of happiness, and this is the Fresh Prince's new definition of summer madness.
Summer, summer.